Under the vast, sun-drenched sky, Elara kayaks across the tranquil coastal estuary. Her movements fluid and strong. The calm water betrays nothing, as suddenly, the kayak flips, plunging Elara into the cool embrace of the estuary. Surfacing, she collides with a barnacle-covered piling. A sharp sting shoots through her leg. Ignoring the pain, Elara dismisses the scrape as minor, her determination unwavering against the backdrop of the estuary. In the stark bathroom light, Elara sits, jeans rolled, revealing an angry red scrape on her calf. She dabs at the wound with antiseptic, a grimace hinting at the sting. Mark appears in the doorway. "How's it looking?" he asks, his tone casual. "Just a scratch," Elara replies, her voice betraying a hint of concern. Mark dismisses her worry. "See? Nothing to worry about. You always overreact. I just want to make sure it doesn't get infected," Elara retorts. Elara jolts awake, gasping, the apartment's silence amplifying her ragged breaths and the frantic pounding of her heart. Her nightgown clings, soaked, as fever burns through her, turning a minor scrape into a grotesque, violet lesion. The infection spreads rapidly, tendrils of discoloration snaking across her skin, each pulse a wave of excruciating pain. Mark stands beside the bed, terror etched on his pale face, a stark contrast to the horror unfolding before him. He frantically dials his cell, his voice trembling as he fights to maintain composure amidst the escalating crisis. "I need an ambulance. Now." Mark's desperate plea pierces the suffocating silence. A desperate call for help. The ER explodes with frantic energy as doctors and nurses fight to save Elara, her life hanging by a thread. A horrifying transformation unfolds as the lesion on Elara's calf visibly expands, a grotesque bloom of alien origin. Dr. Anika Chandra enters, her face hardening with grim resolve as she assesses the dire situation. Her voice cuts through the pandemonium, a sharp command for immediate, decisive action against the encroaching threat. Every second counts as they race against time, the fate of Elara and perhaps more resting on their skill and courage. Elara trembles in bed, feverish. Machines beep rhythmically, a cold counterpoint to her stillness. Dr. Chandra stands solemnly with Mark and Elara's family, her sorrow palpable. "I'm so sorry. The diagnosis is Aeromonas carnivora," Dr. Chandra reveals, her voice heavy with regret. "The survival rate is near zero, but we will fight for the 0.3%, she vows, a spark of defiance in her eyes. Bathed in harsh surgical light, Elara lies prone on the operating table, a silent testament to the battle within. Masked figures hover, a sterile ballet of precision and desperation against an unseen enemy. Steel meets flesh. Each cut a desperate attempt to eradicate the microscopic tendrils of infection. The operating room is a brutal canvas of clinical efficiency, a stark tableau of life and death. This first incision marks only the beginning of a relentless war against the encroaching darkness. Elara lies still in the MICU, connected to machines, a testament to her trauma. The rhythmic hiss of the ventilator fills the sterile air, breathing for her. Dr. Chandra and her team initiate aggressive treatment, their faces determined. IV antibiotics drip as the team prepares hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Within Elara's dream, a dark fortress looms, a stark representation of her own being, now under siege. A corrosive blackness relentlessly assaults the fortress, symbolizing the encroaching pathogen. Elara stands defiant amidst the chaos, her gaze firm, projecting strength against the encroaching darkness. No weapons in hand, she wields only her will, a beacon of resolve against the overwhelming assault. Her voice echoes through the fortress, a command and a promise. Hold the line. Elara floats in a dream state, feeling distant vibrations, A surgical team breaking through a wall. Cool IV meds flow. A lifeline in her mind. A resupply against the encroaching darkness. A furious refusal burns within her. A fierce determination to seize control. Her thoughts sharpen. A defiant declaration echoing in her mind. This is not my data point, she thinks, battling against the imposed narrative. Elara's will solidifies, pushing back against the dream state, fighting for her own story. In the sterile MICU, Dr. Chandra intensely examines a biopsy slide, her brow furrowed in concentration. The tissue sample reveals necrosis, death, decay, but a bizarre absence. No bacteria to be found. The devourer, it seems, is retreating, leaving behind only devastation and unanswered questions. A faint glimmer of hope pierces through the grim reality, a fragile light in the encroaching darkness. Elara's eyelids flutter open in the sterile MICU, her gaze drifting over IV drips and a heart monitor's rhythmic blips. Her body bears the marks of trauma, ravaged tissue, visible even beneath the stark hospital gown. A wave of pain washes over her, followed by a disorienting fog of confusion. She struggles to move, her limbs heavy and unresponsive, betraying her will. A dawning awareness fills her eyes, the chilling realization of survival shadowed by potential permanent disability. Months later, Elara battles to stand in physical therapy, her face a mask of pain and determination. Her leg, a landscape of grafted skin and bone, is a testament to her ordeal. Phantom pain sears through her, an invisible torment fueling her exhaustion. Driven by sheer willpower, she pushes through the agony, refusing to yield. In the dimly lit room, hushed voices fill the air as survivors share stories of pain and resilience. Elara listens intently, understanding the unspoken survivor's guilt that permeates the room. She offers small smiles and knowing glances, a beacon of hope amid shared experiences. There's no easy answer, but we're here. We understand, Elara says, her voice filled with compassion. At the podium, Dr. Chandra smiles, gesturing towards Elara, who stands tall, a beacon of hope amidst a sea of white coats. The medical conference hall buzzes with anticipation. Dr. Chandra's pride shines as she introduces Elara, the patient zero. Today, we present the case study of Elara. Dr. Chandra announces to the attentive crowd. She continues. Her will to survive has been an inspiration to us all. Elara's resilient gaze meets the audience's, a silent testament to her incredible journey. Elara strides confidently to the podium, commanding attention in the room filled with brilliant minds. A focused expression graces her face as she prepares to deliver her address, the air electric with anticipation. 0.3% is not a probability, but a destination, Elara declares, her voice resonating with conviction. I built that destination in the dark, out of sheer refusal, she states, her words cutting through the silence. Don't ever let your models tell you a place doesn't exist, Elara asserts, challenging the established norms. Elara's office is a haven for outliers, simple yet filled with purpose. A graph dominates the space. Dr. Chandra's survival plot, a stark line through uncertainty. The line tells a story of resilience, a battle against overwhelming odds. Elara, VO. The line never touched zero. Elara, VO. Remember, nothing in biology is absolute. Elara, 5-0. Not even death's percentage.